All right, everyone, this is part two. This is my third attempt here to channel this message. I You'll see in part one that it just abruptly ended. Again, I must have touched something as I just hold my camera here. I don't have a professional setup here. I need to get myself a tripod so I can have both my hands free, but I think it's probably meant to be that way because I think my divine masculine is really wanting to come through here, and so other divine masculines want to be free to speak to their divine counterparts here, because this person, as I was saying in part one, is another high divine soulmate who's stepping back to allow the twin flame counterparts to figure out what it is that they want to do. So where I left off is really as I was reorganizing myself to turn my phone on, the divine masculine was coming through and he's ready to talk. So so the Six of Pentacles is where I was earlier, and I was moving the shell over from this side to this side, and you'll notice that there's only 4 pentacles showing, and this is a Six of Pentacles card. So I feel like there's been a balancing between the twins in terms of being able to share equally. And I'm getting that this masculine doesn't want to share the divine feminine with anybody else, and this fella doesn't want to either. So he's in agreement that he's going to step back, like I said, and he's ready to step forward and put all his cards on the table. It's time. It's time to have the conversation. So we're going to channel this evening, and then I believe that for those who are ready, they'll come forward to do the same thing with you in the physical, okay? So, the shell represents water, emotions, in my opinion. There's a rose right in the middle. And I feel like, he's going to come or she's going to come with some flowers as a gesture to really set the tone here, because they're very, very serious about how regretful, remorseful they are leading up to this meeting, because it's taken a very long time. And they're not upset that they're upset, but they're glad that they took the time that they needed to do the work they needed to do. And as a divine feminine, if you really truly did let go, you should be supportive of that, and you shouldn't be in an angry energy. If you are, I would suggest that you step back and make sure that you do the work that you need to do to prepare for this conversation, because if you enter in a conversation in that energy to start, there could be some challenges. And I'm not judging anyone for feeling angry. It's an emotion that is normal, and you need to examine that. That's all I'm saying. But certainly this divine masculine is ready to come forward. So I hope, divine feminines out there, that you're ready, because it's really important. And both twins have been hanging on to each other for a long time. And he is blocking him. Like, he doesn't want him to be able to come in and swoop you away. Like, he would be devastated if he let you go again, because he was aware that this wasn't super serious, and he's glad that it didn't get to that point. He wouldn't have interfered or anything like that, but he heard about this, and he's really relieved, because he's going to have his opportunity to come forward, and he's very regretful that he didn't do more to enter into a more serious relationship, because the people I'm channeling right now are not people that are involved in three-party situations in a deceitful way. Okay, now I feel sometimes naturally there's a three-party triangulation, because if you have somebody that you love very much in your heart and you're trying to move forward, sometimes it's really tricky, because you are thinking about potentially somebody else while you're trying to be with someone else. Now, in my case, it was more like a dating situation. There was no relationship or commitment or anything like that. But it's not to say that it still wasn't confusing and it was difficult. And this person could feel it. Okay, even though we didn't really talk about it. Now, I didn't hide the fact that I had dated this person because we talked a lot about, because in my case, we hadn't seen each other for 30 years. It's like, well, we talked a lot. So I didn't hide the fact that I was still friends with him and we worked together. So it's not like it was like a secret or anything like that. So, and he's aware of that too. So, but in this case, he's ready because he's nervous. And maybe he felt this energy kind of starting to think about you again or thinking about wanting to come forward. And in this case, I'm not getting that this person has, but he may have already. You might be in a situation where you might have to choose, But in this case, for me, I'm channeling that he isn't going to come forward because he does not want to put the divine feminine in a situation like that. Okay. And he's also worried that he might not get chosen, or be the chosen one. So he's going to just respectfully sit back and be patient and be an observer and wait and see. That's why he's behind this wand here. Okay. And he's on this side. So, and we're guided by the divine, like our guides are guiding us. So if you do want support and guidance, ask. Okay. And I would not suggest that you seek guidance outside of yourself right now. I feel like you need to do this work with this divine source energy yourself. And if you're on this journey and as far along as most of us should be, because that's who I'm channeling for, that's what my channel is about right now, you would have already established that level of communication with your spiritual team, okay? Or if like you're in therapy and it's an actual person that you trust, that's fine too. What I meant was like you shouldn't get readings and call a psychic or a medium, for something this important. It should be a trusted person, a trusted advisor that is fully aware of the situation and knows you very well, okay? But ultimately, it's your decision always. So, yeah, I moved this feather back. This represents the divine feminine. And she has said everything she's had to say up until this point. And you're in a position right now where you're living your life, your good life, your best life. And you're just, if somebody comes forward, great. If they don't, it's fine. So you've said your piece and you're perfectly fine. And this is you. And I channeled the Queen of Cups in a short yesterday, I believe. So if you haven't seen that short, go and see it. But we are continuing to be in this energy. We continue to clear and clean our auras. These crystals here help with that. So this will give you some extra clearing, divine feminine, just by listening to my voice and by receiving the codes from these crystals. You're going to be receiving more clearings, which is wonderful. So I'm getting that these masculines know that you provide this type of energy to people, and they're regretful that they didn't appreciate it when they spent time with you, because you would have talked about some of these things. And in this specific case, these masculines weren't super comfortable about spiritual things. So at that time anyway, they weren't reciprocal, right? And really held back. So I'm getting that they've done a lot of reading and a lot of research since, and they're much more comfortable with it, and they're very curious, and they wish they could have those moments back, because now they feel better equipped to have a really mature conversation with you, divine feminine, about some of these things. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm really happy that message came through. That violet flame, look at the purple here. It's beautiful. And we're just going to cleanse and clear and protect this reading with this violet ray. And the amethyst is a master healing crystal. We see the amethyst here. This represents both hearts that he's holding in his hand, and he's ready to expose it. He's ready to talk about it. And he's coming, divine feminine. This is your twin, and he's coming. He's ready. And he knows he took his time. It's been a very long time. But there was a separation that was needed, and this was the preparatory work. Okay, so you've been channeling from the divine, and you've traveled in past lives to heal and clear all the things you needed in order to be ready to step into this energy. Divine masculine and divine feminine is prepared, and she's ready to receive. Look, it's so close. Look, everyone, look how close you are. Look. And I'm going to tell you that your twin has traveled all over the place looking for the perfect gift for you. Been channeling this gift for the last 2-3 days. It's so powerful. I can see all these gift bags and boxes, and some of the masculines are just showing me like they have their hand on their heart chakra, and they're moving the hand forward to say it's going to be an expression of my heart because I'm ready to open up to her. That's the gift. Okay? Like these hearts here. And it's protected by the divine, by the way. That's protected. So this pen represents communication that I would have shared in the past with my masculine, and he's ready to say thank you. He's ready to share his gift with me now. And he's moving fast, and he's coming. Okay? And he's traveling to you. It could be from a distance, but he's going to come to you. He's coming to you. You're not going to have to go to him. And here's a message that they looked at crystals and did some research and researched into finding the best possible gift for you because they know you deserve it. You deserve it. And I'm getting they're ready to step into their authenticity and be vulnerable and not hold back anymore. They're not in a begrudging projection, like begrudging energy where they project their anger onto you. This is why that's very toxic, and this is why a lot of us had to step away and allow for distance and time, because they need to go off and sort that out far, far away from us, because that's deep rooted stuff that they need to sort out. So they've done that, and these codes here will continue with the violet flame to continue to transmute all that energy, the ways that they would have engaged in a toxic way as well if they tried to come in towards you and seek, sexual intimacy, but not a commitment. That's a thing of the past, because the 3 of Swords was here as well. So, unfortunately, one of these masculines is going to be hurt because they're not going to be the chosen one. Oh, it's really difficult. You have to be strong, divine feminine, And if you're not sure, take all the time that you need to make the best decision for yourself, and be honest and be fair, So let's read the purple Kunzite again here. It's the aura cleanser. My intellect and intuition are perfectly balanced. This is you, divine feminine. And look at how the colors all work together with these cards. So the emotional qualities, uplifting and inspirational, increases tolerance, intertwines logic, intellect, and intuition to deepen relationships, brings heightened awareness of higher planes, channels feminine energy and etheric spirituality for greater emotional insight. Look at that. This will help you solidify your union if that's what you choose, or if you need closure to help with communication. It will help you make decision if you're confused. So get yourself some purple Kunzite. All right. It'll help. And amethyst as well, of course. And the divine masculine is protected here, okay? He's received a beautiful transformational clearing tonight, and he's very much protected from behind here. So just know that if anything tries to stop him, it won't work. Okay? He's very excited to give you this gift. He cannot wait. Look at this, guys. King of Cups. There he is. He feels very stable, very strong, and he's ready to stand up for you, Divine Feminine. Look at the Judgment. Look at these are 2 high arcana cards. This is the foundation here. Ready for movement. Nobody can shake this or stop this. The Divine's protecting this movement here. That's what I just said here, okay? This represents communication. It's powerful. He kept he kept everything you ever sent him. He's reviewed everything. He's written everything out. He's sure of what he wants to say. He holds his heart. He holds your heart in his hand, and he's going to be so gentle. And he wants to make wrongs right. He's going to share everything, Divine Feminine. He's not going to hold anything back. He loves you. And he thanks you for your patience, your tenderness, your kindness. There's the Emperor. Oh my God. Look at, guys. Wow. 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 I'm taking a piece of selenite off the mermaid card that says blessings from a previous reading. And these are the counterparts. You are blessed. Your ancestors are guiding and protecting your foundation in your timeline here in the realms. Nothing's going to come in from the darker realms that are below, okay, that are in the denser planes. Your auric field is so strong now that that's not an issue anymore, okay? And look at he's standing up for you, and look, he's coming. He's sitting here supporting you right now. This is tonight. It's quiet tonight. But when he decides to come and when he finally organizes it, calls and says, okay, sets the date, this is what's going to happen. You're going to have a very mature conversation. These two embody all the energies, and they're ready. They're ready. Now, it doesn't mean that it's going to be different for everybody in terms of what you decide to do after you have this conversation, but just know it's going to be from a mature place, and it'll be solid, and you'll feel okay. Even if you say goodbye, you might need a little bit of time to grieve, but just know that that is still success. That is still success. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. I can't believe these cards came out like this. This is incredible. All right, congratulations, everyone. Stay strong and be ready, Divine Feminine, because your Divine Masculine is coming. And thank you so much to this higher divine soulmate counterpart as well that is respecting and honoring these two people, and who cares deeply for you, Divine Feminine, enough that he is willing to wait. This is an honorable person here. And if the twins choose to move on, I wish you all the very best, and I wish for you to find another person that will make you happy. You deserve that. And don't give up. All right. On that note, everybody, I bid you farewell, and I just want to bring in these light codes again. Okay. Yeah. So, Divine Feminine, sorry, I'm just getting another message. Like, you really want another opportunity for romance, and you were very wise in holding back and being careful and being respectful and honoring yourself, because it really pushed these masculines to really look to how they were toxic with some of the ways that they would have managed things or tried to come at you, you know. And this isn't me being judgmental. These are difficult things that we need to heal. And congratulations to everyone, because I feel like you've done some really good work here, and many people are finally ready to move forward with healing and step into their brand new timeline. And look, it's just starting. It's just starting. All right, everyone. I wish everyone all the very best. Take care and good luck. It's 2020 as I look down. That's a mirroring. Perfect.